I'm Asphodel Phoenix, and welcome to our Breath of the Wild stream this morning. We are actually at the stable here, the Foothill Stable, and we are in the Eldin region. So you can see the tower up there. That is one of our destinations. And there's also a shrine up here. And I have bought some fireproof elixirs already. And I'm going to go up here and check out this shrine, because I think it's a shrine that I can do pretty easily. I've already taken care of the ice wizrobe that was down here, so this area is now safer for people traveling in the region. And the main goal of everything that I'm doing right now is to get the Champion's Tunic upgraded fully. I've already got 2 upgrades, so let's see. Here's the Champion's Tunic. You can see there's 2 stars next to it, so I've already upgraded it twice. And one thing that I'm going to be doing today is going into Akala and finding the fairy fountain there and opening it. I can't actually upgrade this tunic just yet because there is something else I need to do first. Basically, with the Champion's Tunic, and this is one of the best pieces of gear in the game, by the way, and you can get it free very early on just for doing a quest. It's part of the main quest, actually, to get the Champion's Tunic. And so to get to upgrade the Champion's Tunic, you need Silent Princess, which is a flower, and it's kind of related to Zelda. And, well, it is related to Zelda. And you need Dragonhorn. We've already done Farosh. We farmed Farosh. And one of those horns that we farmed, we were able to use for the second upgrade. The next upgrade is going to be a little more complicated because we actually have to liberate a dragon. And I would like to have more stamina before I try that. So it's going to take us a little while to get that. It's going to take some shrines and so on in order to increase the stamina. And also then the third dragon that we need is Dinraal. And we've already met Dinraal a couple of times, basically going through Tanagar Canyon. So I'm going to work right now a little bit on my stamina by going into this shrine. And hopefully this is a shrine that I can do pretty easily. I think I know which shrine this is. Okay, it looks pretty scary, but I think we can manage it. I have to wait for my stamina to regenerate. Okay, I was remembering another shrine there. So what I really need is this ball. And that's magnesis. Let's wait for the next one. Yep. You can see that the actual endpoint of the shrine is right up there. So what I'm going to want to do is shove my way up. With this metal ball. The name of the shrine is Metal Makes a Path. And that tells me that I succeeded. I don't know where the chest is in this shrine. I thought it was up that one that the ramp that we went up, but it's obviously not there. I'll probably come back to this shrine at some other point and find the chest. But for now, we've got the spirit orb, and the spirit orb is, there's the chest. I see it over there. So it's probably up the metal ramp, which would make sense with the theme of the shrine, because metal makes a path, so metal makes a path up to the monk, the Sheikah monk, and metal makes a path up to the chest. So I'm going to try this again just to get that chest, see if I can, if I'm in the right, if I'm thinking correctly. Okay, got it. That's right. I need to stop this, go up the ramp, and then grab the metal one. Okay. You can just let that go into the lava. A knight's broadsword, that's not bad. My inventory's full, so let's see what I want to ditch. Let's get rid of the coral cleave. I love coral cleaves, but I tend to use them after the very beginning of the game. I tend to use them more as needed. So but this is a nice little one-handed weapon. And rather than try to, I'll just run down the ramp after this guy. Why not? I barely made it. That was pretty funny. Okay, so rather than using fast travel to get to the outside of the shrine, I actually retraced the shrine. Okay. So now we have another good weapon. And there is the stable. But we're actually not going to be really going back to the stable. We are going to try to get to that tower. It's telling me there's another shrine nearby. This region is very, very rich in ore. There's really no wrong way to get to the tower. Hello, TTV Amelia 17. That's cool about streamer art. I'm not really in the market for streamer art, but you can let me know more about it. Let's see where that shrine is heading. It's heading over there. Oh, there's the shrine. Last time I went through here, I didn't find the shrine right away. Let's see what this one does. If it's an easy shrine, I can do it. If it's a tougher shrine, I'd like to come back to it rather than spend a lot of time on this because it's not really part of my objectives today. I'm working on the upgrade to the champion's tunic, although that is kind of one of my objectives, right? I need to increase my stamina. So if it's a fairly easy shrine, I'll do it. Oh. I think this might be one of the ones I like. Here's the flame. Ah. And here's what I need to burn. Well, what it wants me to do is it wants me to get out a regular arrow, and I don't think I have any. Yeah, I have 0 regular arrows. It wants me to get out a regular arrow, dip it in the flame, run back enough to actually shoot that right there. Instead, I think I'm just going to take out my flame blade. That's not going to work because I need to shoot it. But you can see I'm going to use a cheap bow for this rather than use one of my more valuable bows. The bow I'm using is a bokoblin bow, and you can pick those up anytime you kill a bokoblin archer, basically. So this is actually an exceptionally easy shrine. Although there's a chest back here. I'm gonna... to hit the... There we go. And I think I can get up there. Yeah, without even doing anything to those boxes. Ooh, nice. What do I want to get rid of? I'll get rid of that frost thing. I can always get more. Cobble crushers are basically the Eldin equivalent of a sledgehammer. This is what the Gorons use, and we're in Goron Town right now. I could actually... Nah, I'll shoot it. Okay. Another easy shrine. Well, the last one was somewhat easy, but it was also more dangerous than this one. I could have gotten knocked over by one of those big, humongous balls. Okay. Now, I want to get up here. I see a lot of pins, so I should probably look at my map and see what the pins are referring to. Okay, that is where I'm headed. What are these other pins? Okay, that was telling me where to go to get to Dinreal. Okay. And what's this one telling me? I don't know what this one's telling me. I think that may be... I'm just going to put a star there because I think that might be the central tower. Eldin is actually not as hard to climb around in as Gerudo, because you usually have a bunch of ledges before you get to the top, so it's not really hard climbing. There are other parts of the map that are much harder climbing. I mean, even at this level of stamina. It was kind of neat that I'm getting all these swift violets so early. But then again, I'm not supposed to be in Eldin at this point in the game. I mean, yes, you can be anywhere you want at any point in the game after you get off the Great Plateau, but the game does not really encourage... I think that's it? Yeah. The game does not really encourage you to be in this region yet. It kind of encourages you to be closer to the Dueling Peaks region and the Hateno region and Lanayru. But I don't necessarily listen to what the game is telling me. Yeah, that's the right place. One of the nice things in Tears of the Kingdom is that when you get to those hot pools, they actually heal you as well, which is pretty cool. But they won't heal yellow hearts, they'll only heal red hearts. Because yellow hearts are not real. They're temporary. Okay, let's see. Okay. So I don't think I'm going to find all my fire key swings, but I am going to want those at some point in the game for an upgrade of my armor. Just like red choo-choo jelly, which I am getting. So we've got boulders falling down. And I'm gonna... And I think I did find my fire key swings. Yay. Okay, so let's get to the top of something here. There we go. And let's go this way. So I've got, what's the 20 health? Oh, a baby, choo-choo. Oh, and they were covering a chest. Nice. Another cobble crusher. What do I want to get rid of this time? Because I like cobble crushers. And this one just kind of randomly came out of nowhere. I can get rid of one of these. I like these and I need them. Oh, wait, no, I'll get rid of the... No. I'm going to get more of these pretty easily. Just by defeating... Shrine Guardians in... I don't really need these guys so much, because I can always turn regular choo-choo jelly into red choo-choo jelly. And those guys explode, and sort of like fire Atronachs in Skyrim. They explode and take your health, and you can see that I've lost a lot of health fighting these fire enemies, even though they're not incredibly powerful fire enemies. And this guy... They actually... need to get to a stable spot. It's going to be... Okay, I probably need to do something here. I'm going to run from this guy for a little while. I don't have any health. And he's probably, I hope, this is what happens when you only have 4 real hearts and you don't have your additional buffs. And you're in a region like Eldin, which is a later game region, to be honest. I don't really have the defense for this yet, and I don't really have the hearts for it yet. But I am determined to make it to that tower. Good. Yeah, I think I can make it. And I think the keys are all gone now because it's after. They're night creatures. And I think that even in Eldin, they're not around during the day. I should say they're more creatures of darkness than night because you can find them in the day in caves. Ooh, where's that cave? Where's that shrine? I think it might be that one. Yep. I saw the top of a shrine. But I think I'll just go over to the tower first and then locate the shrine from there. This is actually one of the easiest shrines to do because there's really no enemies around. Well, I mean, sort of no enemies around. And there's no thorns, and there's no malice, and there's none of those other impediments, but It's just getting here from all these tall mountains. That's a challenge. And especially if you're doing it at night, like I tried. But hey, I'm here. Then I can go back to the stable and cook up my hearty durians. Okay, thank you. Okay. I thought maybe that was where the shrine was. There's a shrine somewhere around here in a lava lake. I think it might be that one. And the shrine's just hidden behind a rock or something. That might be it. I'm going to mark that. Now, I could use a fireproof elixir to get over there, but first, the thing I want to do is I want to activate this tower, get the map of the region. Hi, Father Evan. How are you today? We're at the top of Eldin Tower right now. I'm heading to Akala to open up the fairy fountain because my big quest at the moment, my personal quest, is upgrading this, upgrading the champion's tunic. So that's what I'm doing at the moment, just upgrading the champion's tunic. I've got it upgraded twice so far. Let's see. And it's going to be a while before I can upgrade it again because I need to free the dragon. But anyway, I thought that it would be simplest to do it this way, except that now I need to go back to the stable and cook up some hearty durians and stuff because I fought fire keys and fire choo-choos at night, so I need to replenish my hearts. But one thing that I wanted to mention is that if you go off the tower in this direction, you're going to burn up. This is where the fireproof elixirs are useful. If you go off the tower in this direction, you're fine. So I'm just going to kind of show what it looks like if you start burning. There we go. I'm burning. Now let's go back. You did a mad dash to the town to buy the armor with no fireproof elixirs? That's wild. That is insane. So, like, I did go to the stable and get the fireproof elixirs, and I also did the shrine at the stable. And then I did the shrine that you start here beeping when you are... Let's see, where's the stable? I want to demonstrate this too. I'm going in the right direction. Okay. Also, I did the shrine that you hear beeping when you start climbing into the mountains. It is such an easy shrine, I couldn't believe it. It's like you just set fire to a bunch of boxes. So as you can see, you don't burn up this way. But that completely tracks with what we just did because we came from over here to the tower. And I don't want the shrine. I've already done it. And I was not paying attention! But I had a fairy. So, I was just watching Link paraglide around. And it's like I almost never do that. This is probably the time that I want to finally meet Cass, but I need to cook some stuff first. Cass and I have been kind of roaming around each other. I've hit a few places where he's doing shrine quests, and I've said I don't want to meet him yet because I haven't actually talked to him yet at a stable. So now I'll talk to him at a stable. These are the hardy durians that I got from Farron. I got hardy durians earlier in the game from Satori Mountain. And obviously there are a lot more hardy durians in Farron. But Satori gets you started in the game, so all of the hearts, all of the temporary hearts I've been using so far have been from Satori Mountain. Okay, 20 extra temporary hearts. Let's see what I've got. Oh, I can make up some temporary stamina. And if I really want to get crazy, I can do some mighty bananas. Also from Farron. And I called today's stream another Dragon Day, and we haven't seen a single dragon yet. But this is all kind of preparation for meeting dragons. because I need those dragons for my champion's tunic. Okay, that's all I'm going to cook right now. Now let's talk to Cass. Finally. He actually stopped and looked at me. That's so cool.
Yeah.
That there on your hip. No, I'm sorry. It's nothing. I didn't mean to pry. Are you a bird? Have you never met a Rito before? Odd. Because, well, I won't reveal Cass's backstory yet. My name is Cass. As a bard, I spend my days traveling this land in search of ancient songs. Have you heard of the ancient songs of Hyrule?
Oh.
Songs that sing the praises of a hero who beat back the calamity in an age past. One of the more famous among them recounts the events of 10,000 years ago. I happen to know a song about the ancient hero. It was passed down to me by my teacher. Do you care to hear it? Sure, let's hear it.
Oh.
The kingdom of Hyrule is a vast and storied land. I'm not going to read this, it goes by too fast. But the two very brave souls protect it, no matter the cost. A goddess-blood princess and a fearless knight. The song is 10,000 years old, or it's telling the story of 10,000 years ago. So you can see how long this princess and this hero have been engaged in this fight. So despite the external peace, Ganon is lurking beneath the surface. They built an automated force. And the divine beasts. And that's the automated force. The Guardians. And they were built to last. Man, were they? So each of the divine beasts was piloted by a champion. And when Calamity Ganon reared its head, Hyrule rose against it. The optimism of Hyrule all the more incensed it. Ganon raged in its assault, boiling with hate. It gnashed its teeth and thrashed about, but it was all too late. The Guardians kept the heroes safe through every hour. The divine beasts unleashed attacks that weakened Ganon's power. The hero with the sealing sword struck the final blow, and the holy power of the princess sealed Ganon's soul. And that is the story of the brazen attack on a Calamity Ganon 10,000 years back. Okay, thank you. Thank you for the song.